Hello, friends. Welcome back to my kitchen. It's Whatcha Cooking Wednesday, and I'm here with something special to share with you, something new. I do so appreciate you guys stopping in and checking out what's happening in my kitchen this week. If you've never been here before, if we haven't met, my name is Sharice Hurt. I'm your Pampered Chef. We come here every Wednesday night to make a recipe or of some sort, okay? You never know what it could be. It could be dinner. Most nights it's dinner. But it could be a drink or it could be an appetizer. Tonight, we're doing dog treats, all right? Something new. So comment, say hello in the comments. Tell me that you're here and you're watching. If you have a dog, raise your hand, let me know. If you have a friend or a relative or someone on your holiday list that you need to buy a gift for that has a dog, raise your hand, okay? Because tonight, any of the dog lovers are going to want in on this. So, this is a brand new gift set that Pampered Chef has. It will be available on November 1st. So I'm coming to you early with this to let you know we have it. It just arrived here, and so I've been making a few little treats for Baker, my new little puppy. He's resting over on the couch right now, but he's already been sampling these because I made a few earlier to see how it went, and super easy. So if you're watching the replay, comment replay and let me know that you're watching this after the fact. I appreciate that as well, because you never know, people coming in at different times just to see what's going on. So let's get cooking, right? So this is the homemade dog treats gift set. It comes in this box. You might have seen me unpacking it with Baker yesterday in a little bit reel I did, a little video. So this is the box. This is the gift set. It's all pretty little. I think just attach a little bow on here. It'll be good to go, right? So in the gift set comes this mix. So it's pumpkin pie dog treats mix. All you have to do is add water and oil. Super easy, right? Nothing else. And that's what I made up tonight. It also comes in this jar that you can keep the treats in. All right. And then a little dog bone cookie cutter. How cute is that, right? So the great thing about this, you're going to keep the treats in here, right? But this lid comes off. So there's a little storage area, so that you don't lose the cookie cutter, because you know how that's going to happen. It's going to go in a drawer and it's going to go to the back, and you're never going to find it again going, what happened to it, okay? It lives right in here and then right on top of the cookie jar. So when the cookie jar is empty, you know where the lid is, or where the cutter is, to make more, right? So say you already made the mix, all right, and you want to make more. We also include this little card that has a homemade recipe for this. So, it's a pretty easy recipe. It's just flour, oat flour, which is just grind up some oats, white oatmeal, oats in the blender or a food processor until they're smooth. Some rolled oats, some canned pumpkin puree, and some vegetable oil, and a little bit of water as needed, okay? So super easy ingredients. So that you can make more, right? All right, so that's what comes in the gift set. I'm going to show you here, and here's what they look like. Aren't they cute? We can actually put a few of them in the container. I made up a bunch of these earlier. So cute. Baker is loving them. All right, so we're just going to store them right in there, just like that. Easy peasy. I have a bunch more. We'll fill it up. He'll be very happy. Okay. So I saved some of the batter because I want to show you what I did. So it was super easy. It was just, like I said, water and oil. Mix it together until it starts to stick together. So I've got it here. I made it up in my batter bowl and I saved a piece of it. You know, our batter bowl has a lid, so I didn't want it to dry out. So I put the lid on there to keep it from drying out. All right. And then I've got my pastry mat down just so it doesn't stick on, the counter. Another thing that you could roll this out on, if you have one of our flexible cutting mats, that's another good thing to use. All right, so just start to get it in a flattened circle or shape, whatever you want. And then I'm using our rolling pin. Now I love this rolling pin because it has actually measurements. Can you guys see there on the end? So this first line here is 1/4 inch. That's how thick we want it. So when you're rolling stuff out and you have to figure out how thick it is, this tells you, because you just stand it up on the side like, oh, let's see. Right now we're over 1/2 inch. That's too thick, all right? So I'm just gonna roll it out, go one way. And I like to kind of give it a little 1/4 turn-ish, if I can. Sometimes I have to turn my body. All right, and then make sure, like when you're measuring this out, like checking the height, check the middle of it, okay? Because I tend to have the middle thicker than the end. And we want it about even. So if you kind of feel it, you can tell if it's thicker. Now I'm going to check it. Make sure you got the inch. It has inches and centimeters. All right, let's see. We're still a little thick. Let's just go a little bit more. All right, there we go. I think that'll do it. And then we just cut them out. Easy peasy. Look how cute these are. And then they bake for about 30 minutes. So they get nice and dried out. Let them cool. And the doggies can eat them. All right. How cool is that? What do you think, huh? So easy. But this mix is really nice. Like I said, Baker's already had a couple of treats. And it tells you on the back of this little card, like for the size of the dog, how many treats they can have per day, like what recommended. So like for Baker, it's about 1 to 2 of these a day. Because he has other cookies, other little treats that he gets all the time. So tell me in the comments if you have a dog or a grand dog or maybe some other relative dog, there. Friends, maybe dog that you take care of every now and then. Tell me in the comments what their name is. Love to hear it. So I've got these just about all cut out. I'm going to put them on a cookie sheet. So I'm going to show you, I'm using our temperature cookie sheets. And I love these. I have been using these for years for my holiday baking. They're great because they're like a non-stick. Everything slides off of these. Actually, when I pulled the first batch of dog treats out, I didn't even use the little nylon serving spatulas that you can get with a set. Because it comes with 2 of these, and this is the set. I just like this onto the cooling rack, and it was done. It was harder to try to get them off individually. And so, anyways, I'm going to put them over here on the cookie sheet that I have going that I've already dirtied. And I can get I think I got 16 of these on the first batch. All right. So, and I can feel like some of these are a little bit thicker than the other ones now that I cut them out. So they might take a little bit longer than 30 minutes, those thicker ones, because you want to make sure that they're dried out good, they're baked good, dried out. So if you are interested in this set, it goes on sale on Saturday, all right? And I am taking pre-orders right now so that you can be the first one to get it. Make sure that you get it because these are while supplies last. These aren't part of our new line. We have a limited amount of them. So if you want to make sure to get one of these sets to give away, please comment pre-order. And I will add you to the list and we'll make sure that you have it are on there on the list to get them first thing on Saturday morning. I will be putting in orders right away so that we claim them. So everybody gets them if they want. I don't want anybody to miss out. So I just took those little scraps of pieces that were left over from cutting out. And we're just re-rolling, just like you do cut out cookies, right? I mean, it's the same idea. Same idea. And these ingredients are all like, we you know, if the kids happen to eat one, it's okay, right? All right, so that's what's going on. I'm going to finish making up these cookies. What do you think? Is this something you would like to have as a gift, or want to give it as a gift? If you haven't started your Christmas shopping yet or holiday shopping, we have a bunch of gift sets available now. We also have hot cocoa gift set. We have our dipping oils gift set, so you can get the 3 oils that we have in a smaller bottle and give it away. They're really cute bottles. And then we have the gingerbread set is back. So you can make your own gingerbread house. So if any of those gift sets sound appealing, they are while supplies last. Now those ones are available right now. So we could add that to your order as well, along with the dog one, so you don't pay any extra shipping, right? All right, so these are super cute. I just absolutely love them. So the set, again, comes in this nice little box. Comes with the cookie jar to keep them in, all right? Comes with the little cookie cutter, and then one of the bags of mixes, all right? So you can, again, add-ons to this would be the rolling pin, the pastry mat, things like that. I used our Easy Read measuring cups for the water and the oil. And I mixed it together with my small mix and scraper, and my batter bowl, because you can't go. I mean, these 2 things right here are staples in my kitchen, you know, batter bowl and mix and scraper. Well, guys, that's it for this week of Whatcha Cooking Wednesday. I just wanted to make sure I came on and showed this. And Baker's going to have a little treat in a little bit, and I'll snap a picture, and you can see him with his own little pumpkin pie treat. I hope you all have a fantastic Halloween. I can't even believe it's the end of October. It's crazy. So, in fact, have a happy Halloween, and I will see you next week for who knows what I'm going to make. But I hope you tune in and catch to see what's going on in my kitchen. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next week on Whatcha Cooking Wednesday. Bye.